My name is Sean Ronsonet. This is my wife, Alicia. We live in Youngsville, Louisiana. Growing up, I've always been involved in church. I went pretty much my whole life until I was, I want to say, about 17 years old. Even went to school there. And as I got older, I started getting tattoos and stuff, and I started to feel judged, and people started telling me things that I didn't like, oh, you have tattoos on your body, you know that you're going to hell, right? I've been told that. So it's not a good feeling, and that pushed me away. I did not want to be around church people after that. Doing that, I ended up meeting my wife. So things are going great. We both have full-time jobs. We're couldn't ask for a better life. And then my brother-in-law, Drake, started inviting us to the Bayou Church. Him and I have had multiple conversations. So many times at the dinner table for like literally an hour. It would always end up with me telling him, Drake, I'm sorry, I appreciate, the invite, but it's not gonna happen.
There was even a point where he said, I hope y'all don't stop inviting me over.
Yeah, he did say that, yeah.
Drake is my older brother, so he's been making an impact on me since I was little. He knew once he got bit by the church bug that everyone needed to feel this and needed to have this experience, because he came here because of a dark place.
About 6 months of him doing that, it became Christmas time, and our daughter ended up getting sick with something called the human metapneumovirus. She ran a fever over 101 for a week and a half. It never broke, never went away. She didn't eat, drink. She slept all day.
She couldn't walk.
She couldn't walk. If she went to the bathroom, my wife had to pick her up and bring her to the bathroom, sit her on the toilet that her using, put her back in bed, and she would go right back to sleep. She went to the hospital twice, got IVs put in her, and they were just pretty much saying that, well, there's no kind of medicine that we can give her. There's nothing that we can do. Just let her go home and, see if she rides it out. So we just went home and hoping for the best. It was at the point where I was crying. I was scared. I was so scared, and I've never been scared like that in my life. I didn't want to lose my little girl, and I started praying to God, begging Him, please help her. I'll do anything. And I even told him, I said, you know how I feel about church. Drake's been begging us to go to church, and I said, I'll give the Bayou Church a chance. We woke up the next morning, and within 10 minutes of us being up, she walks out of her room, and we were shocked. She sits down, and we ran to her, and was encouraging her to open her gifts, and so she started with her stocking, and she had candy in there, and she said, I want candy. I want to eat this. And so we opened it up, and she ate a whole candy bar. That big, the whole thing. And halfway through, she's like, can I have a bottle of water? And so she drank a whole bottle of water, and that was the first time in 5 days that she drank a bottle of water on her own. And then after that, she started to get better and better. Well, later that Christmas day, I told my wife that I made a deal with God. And I told Him that if He would heal her, that I would give the Bayou Church a chance. And she told me, she's like, wow, that's amazing. She said, I've been praying God would get you to go to church and change, the way that you felt. And the Sunday that we went, it was Pastor Mike talking. It was unbelievable. Sitting down, it's like God was speaking to me through him. And we left there and we talked the whole way home about the message that he was preaching, and we both took from it, and we were just like, okay, well, we have to go next week and hear Sean preach. So we went the next week, left church and all pumped up, and then I told her, I said, you know what, we're gonna go to church every single Sunday. And we haven't missed a Sunday.
I'm very thankful for the people years ago who started giving to the church and volunteering their time to the church, and the people that just sweat for hours over events and what they're gonna say on a Sunday. And I'm just so thankful for these people who have done this for such a long time and continue to do it today, because none of this would exist without them. And that is why we started to be a part of that, because I want people to be able to say that it was also because of us that this continued. I want to help to watch the kids so that parents can sit and have their time to listen to the word. I want to donate money so that new buildings can come and more seats are available, and there's never anybody that can't sit down and listen. I don't think there's enough words to say how grateful that we are that this whole thing started and continues, and God's working here and building, and it's gonna keep getting bigger.
I just feel it in my heart.
You can feel it here.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a different
You
feeling.
can truly feel it here. Feel God here working, and
in the people that look at you so intently and listen to your stories. He's there. There was a Sunday where I believe it was Sean talked about planting a seed in people. And that whole Sunday was about like family turmoil and things that we've struggled with as kids. And I cried the whole time. I couldn't stop it. Drake saw me and he saw me crying, and I was like, I don't know what's happening. I just can't stop. And he said, it's something beautiful that's happening. And I said, well, thank you for planting the seed. And that's what this is about.